You guys like what you guys to another DC TV talk. It's your boy Big Dog back with another review of Titans episode 2, Hawk and Dove. First of all, I just gotta say this episode was really good. I like this one. I think I like this one more than the first episode. Simply, I think this one seemed more interconnected. You know what I'm saying? It really gave you like characters that interacted with each other. In the first episode, I like the first episode a lot, but it's like everybody was in separate places and stuff. And this episode was more or less about Robin and Rachel, and then well, Dick and Rachel, and then they're going to meet Hank and Dawn, which I think worked in this episode because the I think that the portrayal of Hawk and Dove was superb. Only there's one little gripe I've been seeing people have is the fact that like they don't just have the powers or like Hawk isn't able, I mean Dove isn't able to fly, which is one of her things. And I don't know necessarily if and I don't think that the healing factor is not there because when you see like he was taking like the shots or Hank was taking like the shots and stuff, but in the comics because that's all I didn't know nothing about these characters till like literally this week. I've been reading like comics on them all this week, and so you have like Dove is the avatar of peace. See, they got like their powers from like God. She's the avatar of peace, and Hawk is the avatar of war. And so that this chemistry between each other, and but that's what was nailed in the episode more so than anything. And the fight style, that also great. But the personalities were pretty much personified by these two by these actors in these roles as Hawk and Dove because she's more peaceful and she doesn't really get angry. Hawk, on the other hand, is quick tempered, like brutal, and you get to see that like even just the first introduction when we seen that when he's like tied up, he's talking noise to the dude, like pretty much not worried about he's just getting beat, and then she comes in so elegantly and just takes everybody down. That's what was dope about it. And then the relationship outside of that. Most people didn't like the fact that they're in a relationship because in the comics they're just partners. But I thought that was a nice little twist to put on it. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole stuff back with Robin and Rachel chemistry in this episode was like really great. And that's another thing I just liked about the episode in general, the character moments, because we had a character moment between Dick and Rachel where they were just sitting at the table talking. You had the same kind of like just chemistry you can tell with like with Don and Dick when they were just sitting down talking. It just little moments like that springing out throughout the entire episode. They give you more than just like, hey, we want to see some action, some cool fight stuff, and then we got that. Another thing I don't know if people noticed was the fighting style of Robin. We see his fighting style in like 4 years ago when he came and helped Hawk and Dove. We saw his fighting style then, and then you saw at the end of the episode his fighting style now. His fighting style now is a lot more brutal, much more. Like, he stabbed the dude in the nuts with some scissors, and hit like stuck a dude in the eye. Like, and Dove was like, "I see what you meant." Like you changed. Like that worked a lot. My question though after this episode is what happened to I think her name is Warback, Dick's partner, and is she dead or alive? Because those I don't know who that family is, but they on some they on their savage tip like all the way because instantly she cut her hand. The brother hit in the back of the eye. I said, "Yo, like they kind of brutal. Like, is she gonna make the cut?" Then the parents came in, and it didn't look like it was gonna get any better for her after that. So I wonder, is he gonna backtrack and see what happened to her? Because then they get took down. Because if you don't know, they get their powers from the Hawk and Doug get their powers from their suits. So when they fought them on the roof, there was nothing to help them. And Dove probably should have died after that fall. At least I've seen people die from shorter distances, but I don't know. It's comic book, so you still got to nice suspend the belief a little bit. Also, that's probably why people have an issue with Dove not having her powers because Starfire can shoot flames. Beast Boy turn into animal. Why don't they have their powers? So I think it's kind of that you're grounded. It's grounded, but still out there. But that's what I like because it was like I said, it's just a different take on these characters, and I think it worked. I like how these suits look. Their suits look they don't look dumb, and like they're bulletproof. Like I like all of that, and the entire episode was dope. And the stuff with Rachel and the call with Alfred, like this episode was great to me. Like from beginning to end, I thought it hit on everything. When Dick called Alfred, like, "Hey, I need a favor," didn't even got the money because he was trying to drop Rachel off with them because the responsibility of taking care of a kid, he's not quite ready for, it, and he know how that turned out with him and Bruce. So it's all kind of mixed up and then jumbled together. Now she's captured. I think the next episode is going to be about Starfire. I think Starfire is looking for her as well. So I think that's why probably when she meets Robin, then I think the episode is that where we really get Beast Boy because I think the Doom Patrol is introduced. It's a lot of stuff. I like this. At first I was kind of skeptical about like the slow burn, like we getting episodes weekly, but a couple things they don't have. I don't think DC just doesn't have enough content to where they can just drop. They don't have enough original content where they can just drop everything at once. So that's why we get the slow burn. And I think it works for the character because it lets you marinate on what these characters go through and these character interactions. And I think it makes for better storytelling and it makes you care about the characters more because as at this moment, Hawk and Dove like just shot up for me because I like those characters a lot more, particularly Dove. She just seems like a gentle. I don't even know if a dove is the right way to even describe the character because she seems so gentle. But at a moment's notice, like you've seen her fight, like she can take anybody down. And technically, in comics, she's actually stronger than Hawk. So it's dope. But you guys, let me know what you thought about episode 2. I'll tell you down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.